Capcom is finally banning cheaters. Monster Hunter mods are very powerful. They give you new skins, interesting quality of life, better performance, but you can also use them to cheat and do an insane amount of damage that you should not be able to do. But will this affect you? Will you get banned for using a certain mod? Well, let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. And let's get into it. So, with the new arena quest that we have in Monster Hunter Wilds, where you go in and you are, supposed to fight one very specific boss with a certain specific type of gear, people have been, grinding this and trying to get their better times, the best times. But some people have been going too hard. As you can see here, people are going for, what is this? 17-second skill, right? I'm not actually sure if this is 17-second skill or 17-millisecond skill. Regardless, it's way too fast, and obviously they have indeed cheated in order to get this time, right? And finally, Capcom is actually taking lead and saying, hey, you guys are not allowed to do this. You can see here in the post in prohibited actions, the entire post just talks about the new system and everything, which is actually pretty cool. But I talk about how people that do this are gonna get banned. If you use cheats, external tools, or you violate in any way the end user license agreement, you'll have your times erased and the rights to claim rewards will be revoked. Accounts may also be suspended or have their available features restricted. To avoid committing prohibited actions, please review Section 8 of the End User License Agreement, which essentially says, like, it's a bit stronger there in the End User License Agreement. It's like, hey, if you in any way tamper with the actual game, we are allowed to actually ban you. Now, of course, as we're gonna go through next, you're not gonna get banned from using like different mods that just enhance your experience in terms of performance or skins or whatever. But for if you're cheating, indeed, especially in arena quests like this, it's very likely for you to get banned. Even if you yourself did not commit prohibited actions, if a party member in multiplayer committed prohibited actions, the completion time of all party members will be deemed invalid, thus their times will be erased, and their rights to claim the rewards will be revoked. Accounts deemed by Capcom to have committed a prohibited action will be suspended or have limited places on their available features. Individuals who are mistakenly deemed to have committed a prohibited act will not be compensated later with participation and ranking rewards. So essentially, if you are in an arena quest with someone else and that person cheats, you will get affected too. You're gonna get your times revoked and you actually might get banned as well. So this is actually a very good thing, I think, because you can turn your blind eye and just like, oh, the other person is cheating and making my life easier, but I didn't do anything. No, you should report them. Okay, you should leave. You should report them instantly, so you don't get affected, and also so we can the community themselves can actually be able to ban people and see when people actually do something, because Capcom is not gonna be there all the time, so we can help them do this, right? And I think that's actually a good way of doing it. Of course, not everyone is gonna get banned, and we're gonna go through that later. It's not like every little mod that they can actually use, it's gonna be something that is gonna be detected. But if you see someone destroying the boss in like 1 millisecond, yeah, maybe they're cheating in some way, right? Furthermore, if you're certain that a player is performing prohibited actions, please report them. The committal of prohibited actions is determined solely through the investigations of Capcom. Completion times for time-based completion quests may be marked as invalid in the rankings after result calculations. And that's essentially it. Now, I have heard around, and maybe you guys know, that they've been banning, or they want to ban people who have been using mods for you to get better rewards. Like, instead of adding, I know, like one decoration, you get 10 or something like that. Apparently they're not liking that, and they're banning people for that. I couldn't find anything that actually confirms this. I just haven't heard it around as a rumor. But, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. But what does this mean? Does this mean that you're gonna get banned from your add-ons, for your mods? probably not. At the end of the day, yes, if you're indeed going for a very specific, like, you know, for example, this one, I don't know, great sword auto shoulder bash, right? That just controls your character, so it does it instantly, or you change your damage with any mod or whatever, right? Even something that so chill as like the no EI delay, that just makes it so your frames I don't have a delay on ability like this on this arena quest, probably it would be considered cheating and it would be something that is not allowed. Now, if you do this normally in some other place that is not an arena quest, you're probably not gonna get caught, and honestly it would be very hard for you to get caught with something so insignificant than this. But if you're changing your damage, right, if you're making your character out to do things, it's way more likely for you to get reported, thus you getting banned, right? So don't do any of these things, especially in an arena quest. We might actually see Capcom go slowly into something where they actually banning people in other instances as well. Not really quite something that we're gonna know very soon, but yeah, that's so this kind of things, definitely don't do them, right? For normal things like performance I don't know what's happening. Performance mods, right? For things that make the game look prettier, for things, you know, to change your skins or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not gonna get banned from that in any way, shape, or form. So definitely don't be worried about that. Things like, you know, orbs and weapon fragment drop rates that enhance your drop rates. As I said before, there's, you know, I've heard in some videos from other content creators that are bigger than me, right? That this is actually the case. I couldn't find any confirmation of it, but probably I would just go in there and not do this kind of stuff, right? Probably having something like cook without using ingredients is probably gonna be fine, right? This is what I use. I don't think anyone's getting banned for that, so I would not worry too much about that. But yeah, tampering with the game, for example, this one, like small and large crown arena collection, where you can just go in there and change the you know, get every type of crown monster, like this kind of things that are like super impactful in the game, super like something you should not be able to do, and it's getting in you need better rewards. I will probably be hesitant of doing right now until we know more about what they're actually meaning to ban people for or not, right? So just be careful, just keep your mods that don't really affect gameplay in a big manner, that are useful but they're nice, but they're not something that is so big as this kind of things, and you'll be fine, right? Even in arena quests, right? But I think it's important for us to have this conversation so we know what type of mods we should be using, which ones we shouldn't be using, and so on and so on. That being said, personally, I think they should. I'm not really much of a fan of mods in this game. I think it's, you know, a lot of the good things about this game is actually going in and farming and, you know, achieving the things that you want to achieve, and mods kind of make that a bit harder to understand, to actually achieve those things, to actually feel proud of achieving those things. So I really hope that, you know, we still have mods like skin mods and quality of life mods and performance mods. But I would really be happy if Capcom keeps banning people that are actually enhancing their characters by doing more damage and stuff like this. I really hope they do ban those people and we don't have to worry about those kind of stuff. Even honestly, getting better rewards, I think, is something that shouldn't be the case. I will accept, you know, if I have to go in there and cook with ingredients and go farm the ingredients in order for me to know that there's no one else doing any of these other things, right, and hacking the game in this way, to get rewards that they shouldn't be getting, I'll be okay with that. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But please let me know, you guys, down below in the comments, what do you guys think? I'm very curious. Maybe you guys disagree with me, but yeah, I don't know, just let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you are as happy as I am with this game and with the future of it. So subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning, and see you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.